ChefLorious here. Welcome back to the Love Lab. Today I'm going to show you how to make Parmesan Crusted Salmon. I kind of stumbled up on this. I know it's out there, but I'm telling you, I stumbled up on it and it's become a new favorite. It takes like 15 minutes and you've got an amazing meal. So let's jump right in. Here I've got some salmon. Now first things first, you guys, I recommend always buy wild caught salmon, okay? If all you can get is farm raised, that's fine. But you see this nice, rich, vibrant color? This is what you get when you get wild caught. So that's just my little 2 cents. All right, we're gonna mix up our Parmesan crusting. So here I've got the Parmesan cheese and some panko breadcrumbs. So I'm gonna start by putting the panko breadcrumbs in. It's just a little mini food processor I like to use. Okay, fine, I'll put them all in. Okay, and here I've got some basil and some parsley that I'm gonna add. And again, add as much or as little as you like. I like a lot of flavor around here, so I kind of go a little generous. Okay, and then I've also here got some minced garlic. Okay, yeah, this is the garlic from the jar. I didn't cut it up fresh today, but don't talk about me. All right, I'm gonna put that in as well. That's gonna give a nice flavor. Okay, now I'm gonna go in with my Parmesan cheese. Oop. Don't make a mess like I just did. Do as I say, not as I do. Okay. And I'll probably put the rest of that Parmesan cheese in there. I'm just gonna start here, okay? Now I'm gonna go ahead and put the top on this. Did I do it the right way? Oh, there we go. I looked down, I was like, wait a minute, that's not right. And okay, I started chopping it. I'm stopping because now I'm gonna check out the texture, add some more of my Parmesan to it. And now I'm gonna start adding melted butter. And the melted butter is gonna help it bind together, okay? So you don't need a ton. I've got a half a cup of melted butter in here, but I'm only gonna use maybe a third. I'm not sure, we're just gonna kind of see how it comes together, okay? There's that, top that on, and okay, let's take a look, see how this looks to us. Oh, that looks really nice. See how this is forming a really nice paste-like consistency? This is gonna stick very nicely to the top of our salmon. And, okay, I'm done with the rest of the cheese. And it's gonna really give a nice flavor, a nice whole layer of flavor to the salmon. A little more butter. Okay. And we're not using olive oil. We don't need to use olive oil because we're using butter today. Whoop. Me and this thing is going through today. And there we go. Okay, now what I like to do, y'all, and it's probably crazy, but y'all know me and yet you watch me. I always say, taste your filling or your seasoning or whatever it is, okay? So I just put a little bit on the spoon. Oh my God, the Parmesan is amazing. Oh, that's really good. I'm excited. I'm gonna hit it with a little bit of salt. Just gonna add a teaspoon. I add the salt last because Parmesan cheese is naturally salty. And sometimes if you're not careful, you can over salt something. If you're just, it just happens, okay? Yeah. Okay, so just a little bit of salt in there. Ooh, didn't quite mix as much as I wanted, so let's just do this. There we go. See if that happens, see, real time. Okay, and get one more little drop of this butter. See, when you're cooking, you gotta taste as you go so you know what's happening. And there we go. All right, now we're gonna go ahead and put this on top of our salmon. Now this part is interesting because all we're gonna do, let me switch sides so you can see better. All you're gonna do is take the crusting and just put it right on top. Now I have skin on the bottom of this salmon. Okay, there is skin on the bottom. That's the oven ready. I could leave the skin on the bottom, but when it cooks, the fish will just fall off it while you're eating, so it's not proper. You can take the bottom off, have your butcher remove it, or you can remove it. It just doesn't really matter. The only time I make sure the skin is off is if I'm searing or having blackened salmon, then I don't want to have any of that skin in there. Now that we've got all of our salmon covered with this beautiful Parmesan garlic herb coating. We're gonna put this in the oven, 400 degrees, for about 12 minutes. Then we're gonna set the broiler on for a little bit just to help the top get a little brown. And just like that, we're gonna have an amazing salmon dish. Well, family, ta-da! Here we are. These were in the oven for 12 minutes baking at 400, and then I turned the broiler on, but only for like a minute and a half because they were actually almost done, but I wanted to get this nice color on the top. And look how easy this is. I'm just gonna take a piece here. Look. See, I like that to know it's gonna actually taste like that stuff I want it to. Woo! Okay, I'm gonna taste one. Clean fork. All right, let's see here. Oh, I should have got a smaller plate probably. I want you to see. Look how easy that comes away. Did you see how simple that was? And look, that fish is not dry in there. And also you can see that the skin stays on the bottom. All the things I wanted, and the crusting stays on. Oh my God. This is so good. I'm also gonna recommend take a lemon. Squeeze a little fresh lemon juice on there. The acidity will wake up the flavors. Oh man, that is really good. And it's healthy, right? Okay, well fam, thanks for joining me. I am going to get ready to finish this off. I have some sauteed spinach as well, so I'm gonna have a nice healthy dinner, and I hope you do the same. Thanks for joining me. I'll see you next time, right back here in the Love Lab with me, Chef Lorious from Calibama Cooking. Happy cooking.